Hi, honeys. How's your day going so far? Mine is going fine. Getting ready to slow cook dinner. So I'll be using pork steaks. Broke these out like at 5 in the morning. And I'll be cutting these into pieces. I'm not going to leave them big. When folks see too much meat, they tend to take the whole thing. I made a big old pot roast one time. It was years ago. And when my kids got big, they used to go in there and get their own dinner. Well, anyway, the pot was still in the oven. And my daughter, one of my daughters, I ain't going to mention who did it. She went in there and got the whole pot roast. Then when I went in there to fix my plate, I said, "Where the meat?" And her mouth flew over. That was just one piece of meat. I thought I could take it. She didn't know. So I had to eat the potatoes and the string beans and the stuff that was in the pot, in the gravy. But anyway, I learned. So I'm cooking pork steaks. And I'll be putting potatoes in it and string beans, corn, different vegetables. And when I make gravy, I use cream of chicken soup. And it will turn brown. And I'll be using chicken broth. This food will not taste like chicken, y'all. And I'll be using my granulated garlic, granulated onion, and my ground white pepper, some jollof rice seasoning. This makes everything taste good. And of course, I'll be using my Knorr chicken bouillon powder. This is the salt. Okay? And I might find some black pepper to throw in there. So let me lower this so y'all can see what I'll be cooking in. Okay, I'll be cooking in this crock pot. Got the liner in here. I'm going to put some water down up under the liner. That helps the food cook quicker, in my opinion, because the water heats up and it helps cook. So I will be back. I'm going to wash the meat and I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to let y'all see each step. Be peeling the potatoes. Okay, I'm going to put water up under this liner. And this is my hydrant water. And it ain't going to touch the food. This will also help flatten out this liner in the bottom. Okay. And never ever tuck the liner up under here. It looks messy all out like that, but don't tuck it, because it will melt down in there. I have a larger crock pot, big ones like you cook a big turkey in. And I tucked that because I didn't like to see all this hanging out. It looks messy. And you know that thing melted. Can we put some water in this bowl? I'm peeling my potatoes. I don't use a potato peeler. I tried using it. This knife ain't cutting that good. And I can't use a extra sharp knife to peel potatoes like this. I tried it. My thumb was all cut up. It wasn't cutting up bleeding, but it had like ridges in it. Somebody's gonna complain about me not having this prepared, so not making real small potato, because this is going to cook a while. Cut the ugly part out. Yeah, this is what I do. Try another knife. Not that. There's a potato peeler over there. What's gonna come in here? So where you got that big old knife? My grandmama was in here. Why you cutting away all the potatoes, baby? I ain't. I like these yellow potatoes. They look better than the old white ones. And to me, they taste buttery. It might be because they're yellow. I don't know. And I got a bag here for the peels. I'll put the potatoes in the pot first. And some vegetables. Okay, if y'all ain't used to handling a knife, then don't do this. I just thought about it. I'm gonna try that potato peeler. Looks like it's too much trouble. Let me try. How do you do this? It seems like more trouble than it's worth. I like using my smaller knife. So make up your mind, lady. I think this is enough. Well, just got one left. Got two. This is enough potatoes. Think about my grandmother. She used to have a big old butcher knife, bigger than this, and the blade was kind of curved. She'd sit in the chair by the big picture window in the living room. She'd be cutting the onion. She'd cut that, slice that onion, sit there, eat. cut some and eat some. A nasty raw onion. Yuck. That's my grandmama. Her name was Naomi. So everybody called her Mama Naomi, even my friends. Okay. I'm gonna rinse these and put them in the pot, then I'll be back. Okay, rinse the starch water off. Okay. Now I'm gonna open up these cans. String beans and mixed vegetables. And I got some corn, frozen corn. I'm not using this juice. It ain't juice, it's water. This out. We like corn a lot, so I'm gonna dump in. Yeah, let me kill that bag. I'm just gonna open this. I'm not gonna pour this in there now. I'm just gonna open it. I'm using this thing to lift up this tab. Somebody told me this was an orange zester or peeler or something. This is what I use it for. I don't even know where it came from. Everything's ready to go. What else I need? Guess I can turn this on now. I got it plugged in. Turn it on high. There ain't nobody trying to cook all day. So I'm gonna wash this meat and I'll be back. Okay, wash the meat. So far I haven't seasoned anything yet. So these are pork steaks. See that? And I'm gonna cut it just the way I used to. Well, starting with my mama. She used to make big old pot roast and put in the potatoes and string beans and carrots and onions and everything in the pot and put a little water in the bottom, season it good, and then she would put it in the oven and let it cook while we were at church. So then I started doing that when my kids, when we used to go to when I still had kids at home, and we would go to church. First of all, it was a job combing heads on Sunday mornings. Y'all know I got a lot of daughters. I'm gonna leave this bone in here. Bone is flavor. Just throw it in there. Oh, well, anyway. Then when I got grown and started doing that with my kids, Mama had the nerve to tell me don't leave the house with the oven on. She sure did. And that's the way I grew up. She also used to buy the biggest turkey she could find for Thanksgiving and Christmas and let it cook all night. Yeah, she went to sleep with the oven on. It's a wonder we still living, y'all. I usually do this with pot roast. Never done it with pork. But meat is meat. And I wouldn't mind getting this with the bone in it. Like I said, that's flavor. Okay, now I'm going to season this thing. Yeah, I feel it heating up. First of all, I'm going to put this in here. Chicken bouillon powder. Don't want to use too much salt. And I need to stop using so much salt, else the pressure goes up. What is that? Teaspoon. Use 2 teaspoons of this chicken bouillon powder. Like I said, this is the salt. Y'all know how bouillon cubes are. Now I'm using the granulated garlic. And the seasoning will trickle down to all the vegetables underneath. Plus I'm going to stir it. This is the granulated onion. I ain't chopping up no onion. Here's the ground white pepper. We'll use some black pepper also. This is good, y'all. Jollof rice seasoning. It has some salt in here, but it got other stuff that I really like. I can't read it. Alright. Pepper. It's the pepper Walter uses. Okay. Use put this cream of chicken soup in here, right on top. It's going to be a nice hearty soup. It's going to be a one-pot meal. Everything's in one pot. I'm cooking it all at one time. Cream of chicken soup and cream of celery soup, they go well together. In case you want to put that in there. I don't buy the cream of beef. Is there a cream of beef soup? I think this has no flavor. Using the reduced sodium chicken broth. Give me this goodness out the can. You know this food is going to make its own juice, so you don't put a lot of liquid in. Because it's going to make juice. How much in there? Enough. I'm going to spread this. Like I said, this is going to trickle down to the vegetables. Okay. I'm going to sprinkle something else on top. Because that's just me. Okay. Put the top on here and let it do what it do. Show y'all. That's how it looks. Everything is down below. So that's how we're starting out, and you will see the finished result. Yes, I put the lid on it, and it's turned on high. So it'll cook for about 3 hours. It should be done in 3 hours on high. But if you want to cook it on low, then it'll take about 6 to 8 hours. Nobody got all day. Okay, y'all, my food is ready. This is pork steak soup. So he ain't never heard nothing like that. I bet it's gonna be good. Pork is nice and tender. And he's just now making some rice. I was gonna make rice, but I decided not to, so he's making some. But I'm eating my soup like this. Let me find some meat. I guess I left some of the bones in here because there's flavor in the bones. Put them there. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm about to do the taste test, but it is piping hot. Turn that off, dude. This is hot. The bowl is hot. You can't wait till I do the taste test. See, you about to break my new ring light. Like you did the other one. You did break it. Trying to let this little dab cool. First, I'm going to taste the broth. I love me a good soup, y'all. I make some good soups. Spoon is hot. Mmm. Mmm. I call this comfort food. Trying to cut a little piece of meat. I'm gonna eat this. Okay, this is some good eating. Told Walter I only had 4 pork steaks, and I'd rather fix it this way than to me to have 2 pork steaks and him to have 2, and then there's no more. Make a nice soup, then we can eat for a couple days off of the food. Yeah. Delicious. Pork is naturally tender, so this is very tender. My goodness. Flavorful, seasoned well. But I'm gonna put a few drops of hot sauce in here. Because I like that, not because it needs it. Okay. So I want to thank you all for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a nice comment and subscribe to my channel. And you all have a very blessed rest of the day. See, I took that wig off. I'm about to get down. Okay, y'all be blessed. Bye.